So being comfortable with yourself and relax your body and keep your back straight, neck, head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. And gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound. So while you focusing to sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, in this meditation session, as you know, we mainly practice tranquility meditation and vipassana meditation. So, this is a kind of like the attitude that you have to develop in your mind, especially when it comes to vipassana meditation. So tranquility meditation we develop as a foundation. So somehow when it comes to meditation, there are a few things that you have to always keep in mind. So these are kind of like tools. So what I'm going to give you today. So whatever the meditation, that it will help you to increase your ability to develop the mental capacity. So first one is the preparation. So the preparation, when you come to meditation, at least within 1 hour, 30 minutes, you have to get ready for your sitting. Even maybe not for this moment, but if you practice regularly yourself, just be prepared. Because whatever you keep doing, as example, if you keep watching TV and suddenly you turn off the TV and sit for meditation, so whatever you saw on the TV, it's going to reflect on your mind. Unless if you are master the technique, you don't need this anything. But practice point of view for beginners, whoever try to develop their practice, this is important. So then remember, at least 30 minutes, 1 hour, get ready for the meditation. And sitting. So sitting, you have to practice yourself separately sometimes as an exercise before you sit for meditation. How? Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and hold your abs inside. And if you sit on the floor and push your both knee downward and little bit hold your buttock up and keep your tongue push upward your upper palate and the chin you bring in, not lifting up. So this is the way, and your right palm on your left and your both elbows inward, hold it. So that is giving you practice little by little, and it develop the awareness with the posture. And then whenever you want, suddenly you want to sit, naturally you go to the posture. So preparation is important. Another thing is, if you can clean your body, that is very important. So because in day-to-day life, so whatever you keep doing, and suddenly when you sit for meditation, and as example, when we observe the sensation sometimes, and if your own body start to disturb you, so that is not good. So then remember, at least wash your face and wash your feet, your hands, so you get ready for meditation. It's mentally you get ready, so that is important. And if you have a place to practice meditation, and you clean that place little bit, so like that way. So, and don't eat anything like within 1 hour, like if it is possible, at least try to get into a pattern that way. Then you know, because if you ate something before you sit for meditation, and now what will happen, you feel kind of like a discomfort. Oh, that the whole your digestive system works so hard and heavy, and when you try to calm down the body naturally, and maybe your heat go up. So like that, get ready mentally and physically, and with your environment. So that is important. If you really serious for practice, and if you really want to master the technique. So another one is implementation. So applying, that the putting that what you want to do, putting to practice, putting to activate the inner awareness. So once you sit, you bring that your whole awareness to your practice. So this here, implementation, it is your body and mind. That is it. There's nothing else. So whatever that in day-to-day life, when you want to do some other work, you get the help out of something. But here, no. Put your body and mind to things to practice. You have to have the intention for that. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. So implementation. Another one is the method or the path. So that's why here we go with the samatha and vipassana. Tranquility meditation and insight meditation. Chitta bhavana and panya bhavana. So that way, and you are little by little become more familiar, and you become more advanced and matured with the path, and that's bring the solid experience to yourself. So those are three things in the beginning that you have to remember. And the path, it is up to you to select what you want, because when it comes to nowadays mindfulness practice, there are many methods and the ways. So then you have to do little homework or experiment yourself what you want out of meditation. It is your personal choice. It is totally, it's up to you. But here we go to the ultimate truth, and we looking for the liberation, and we don't look for something else. We don't look for relaxation or the comfort or the any other things. We look for liberation. We look for nibbana. So for that we direct. So on the way, so whatever the benefit you get, it is you are not going to stop there. So then you have the highest purpose. And then you walk in this path, and step by step, day by day, when you keep practice, and little by little, you become matured with the deeper understanding and get into the reality. So we develop in this path or our method is to recognize what is most profitable for us as a person in this very lifetime or to your next life or to your samsaric journey, and what is the truth, what is the ultimate truth, what is the bottom line of this everything. So those are the two main goals that we're looking for. So that's why we use this samatha and vipassana. So, and then other thing is, when you sit for meditation, so now preparation and the implementation and the path or the method. Now you sit for meditation. Once you sit for meditation, you need another two tools: mindfulness and awareness. So the mindfulness is, so mentally you come to point to giving your total, remember this, mindfulness means giving your total attention to your intention. That is mindfulness. Giving your total 100%, not 99%, no, 100%. You giving your attention to your intention. So then if your intention is, that's why we're giving a primary mental object. So that is your intention. Your intention is recognizing the sensation in front of your nose or your upper lip area. Or in case if you go to any sensation, so as example, when I say, so observe the lower part of your body and find the strongest sensation. So then that is your intention. And so you look, once you get in and you bring your total attention to that. So that is mindfulness and awareness. So awareness knowingly, it is not by mistake, and you cannot say, I don't know how it happened. So that clarity bring out of the awareness. So the once you have awareness, you know, and you knowingly observe, that you recognize knowingly. So those two things, very important. So mindfulness, that's mean total attention to your intention and the awareness. So sometimes that's why when you lose these two, out of these two, maybe you lose one. That's why sometimes people say, I was practicing meditation, I don't know, it is something happened, I don't know what happened. It cannot. Because when you become more clear and sharp with the awareness and the mindfulness, you see what happened. When you lose mindfulness or awareness, it can take you to dreamland. It becomes kind of like a dream. You experience something, but you don't know what it is. What's the point? What's the point? What is the different than the dream? The same thing. So for a dream, even, you can ask from somebody, this is what happened when I was having a dream. So you can find a meaning for that. And maybe somebody say, oh, you're going to get a, lot of money, or you're going to get a good job or promotion or something. But in meditation, if you cannot experience something like that, you cannot even ask from anybody. Just you get completely, going to lost in your mind. So that's why the reason, because you lose these tools, awareness, mindfulness. So once you see, in the bottom line, once you develop the attention to your intention, and knowingly when you do, you complete, then you're going to see. There is no one in this universe, even the Mahabrahma, according to Eastern, he's the big guy, big boy, he's the creator, Mahabrahma. Even he cannot do anything. Once you come to, once you combine in awareness and mindfulness come together, there is no one in this universe and can interfere to your experience or what you see. So that is the only the human can, develop that. So then remember yourself, these tools. And when you develop that, what happening with your meditation, it become day by day, when you do it, familiarity. You become very familiar with your meditation, your sitting, your technique, familiarity. Another thing is that the not forgetting, that if you see sometimes if you go to place, so if you change the technique to technique, or if you do different things, and even with the different kind of intention, if you try to practice things, and today one thing, as example, today you want to practice meditation to become rich, and tomorrow you want to practice to become healthy, and next day you want to practice to become more strong, young. So people do this. So if you go like that way, what will happen later? You forget in the beginning what you did. But here there is an ability come, you don't forget. So it's always going to be in your mind, and then naturally the path become clear. And other thing is, once the path become clear, you're going to be with the meditations properly, and your practice going to become more deep. So that is a kind of a way that that you can put this everything together and get the help with this practice day by day, when you keep doing. So remember these things, and especially with the meditation, so preparation and implementation and the path or the method that you practice. And then once you get ready, once you sit, and then you have two tools, mindfulness and awareness. So the mindfulness means you bring the total attention to your intention, and then knowingly you observe, knowingly you put the intention. So then you're going to recognize that experience. You're going to always know what you experience. And when you keep practice that way, the path going to become more familiarity. And then the other one, you're not going to forget the path, you're going to go with it. Even you die, when you born again, you're going to come with that habit. So that is important. That's why it help for your samsaric journey. In case if you cannot, the the goal in this very lifetime, that is our, the highest. But if we can, in case if we miss that, we at least we take the technique with us, so you're not going to forget it. So then, and the you hold it to the path, the ability to stay without getting disturbed from anything, again and again, you go with it. You not, when the situations come, you don't let go things. So whatever, even the emotions high, the emotions lift, go highest to the highest level, still you can come to the meditation. So those are the things that you have to keep that the aware, that, and keep as tools. And so whenever you have time, as I mentioned, remember to little bit practice your posture as an exercise, and then when you sit for meditation, it will be more comfortable. So with that, so we're going to practice, and When it comes to practice, we mainly practice tranquility meditation as a foundation. For that, as our primary mental object, we follow our inhalation, exhalation. So without interfering, without maintaining, holding, so just allow your inhalation, exhalation to happen. So when it happens through the sensation of the inhalation, exhalation, you recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. And then follow the entire continuation. This, this is the beginning, middle, end. Observe whole breath body. And while you're observing, you may recognize some inhalation, exhalation become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold, like that. Just accept it and recognize, accept it, and move forward. And then we go to vipassana level. So in the vipassana level, you drop that all the details that you see through inhalation, exhalation, long, short, heavy, soft, warm, cold. So inhalation, exhalation, just get into the sensation. If you can stay here, get into the sensation or anywhere. So whatever the sensation arise, if it is stronger than this point, then you recognize it, because naturally the mind going to go to whatever the stronger sensation. So if even there is a sound come, smell come, or any sensation arise, even thought come, just see without getting to that, without reacting to it, without go with it. Just see how what you experience always change. Another thing is that because of that change, whatever feel as sensation, it also going to change. And then in between this change, there is no one, selflessness. So observe that impermanent, unsatisfactory nature, selflessness within your feelings or any perception. So whatever become higher, a stronger sensation, just see it rather than categorizing, separating, or this is this or like that. Just see only the impermanent, unsatisfactory nature, selflessness. So once you start to practice vipassana, you see only impermanent, unsatisfactory nature, selflessness within any kind of feeling, form, feeling, sensation, formations, recognition. So with that, your right palm on your left,